All right, welcome Warrior fans to Wes-Del High School Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. It's been a few weeks. I'm here with the coach, Mr. Hanson, and it is the superintendent. We are back after a couple of weeks off, it feels like, and I know the last time I was up here in the booth was the Delaware County 8th grade championship game where we were victorious, and wanted to get that plug in there when we won, beating Yorktown. Tonight, Coach, we've got Eastbrook coming in here. We just played a freshman, or a C-team game it should be, and we were victorious in that one. We're working on game 2 here. First one live on Wes-Del Sports Network, but we've got the junior varsity Eastbrook Panthers coming into Richard E. Johnson to take on the junior varsity Wes-Del Warriors. So we're just about ready for tip, so we're coming at you right here live with basketball. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Good. Glad to be back. I feel like it's been a while as well. So
it has been a while.
Yeah.
We've missed you.
Well, we got a good crew. You know, we've had Mr. Sims, Mr. Purdue. I mean, we've just everybody just kind of rotating their turn. So
yeah, and if you want to get your basketball fix tomorrow, you may not know this, but the Wes-Del Middle High School, Wes-Del Community Schools is hosting Regional 14, the 1A girls basketball Regional 14. Unfortunately, the Warriors are not in the regional. They were knocked out of the sectional, but we have the first game is Tri-Central versus Blue River, and then we have the second game of Clinton Central versus Northfield. Should be great basketball here. Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium on K. Saunders Court. Very prestigious to host a regional, especially at any level, but the 1A regional here. It just talks about how our facilities are looking so sharp and things are really good. And Mr. Denny, if you did not know, Warrior Nation, Mr. Denny is now newly elected to the IHSA Board of Directors, so that helps. I'm sure that helped us get this and secure it. But great for our community, bringing in 4 other school districts, good for business around town. I'm sure they'll be going into Johnson's and headed into the mill and other places to get some pizza, get some food. So tomorrow we'll have a 10 o'clock game, a 1 o'clock game, I believe, around 1 or 1:30.
Yep.
And then we'll have an 8 o'clock game, and it'll be on the Wes-Del Sports Network, streaming on the IHSATV.org. Now, I will warn you before we get into that, IHSA rules state that a regional game has to be a pay-per-view game, so it is about $9.95 to purchase a game. So if you're a Warrior fan and you're really, really bored and you want to watch some basketball, you can find it, but it will not be on the YouTube Wes-Del Sports Network. We're getting the starting lineups tonight for the JV game, and as I said, it's been a few for us. And Coach Hanson has to run the camera for this game. I'm not so sure if Coach Van Mater is going to show up for the varsity. I didn't hear. But if he is, that would be helpful. But either way, we'll do our best. Any amazing tidbits to put in here before the start of this one? You're just ready for him to roll it out.
That's right. C-team got us started with a good win, so ready for game 2.
Yeah.
A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 4, Lyndon Castillo. A 6 foot sophomore.
And just so you know, the C-team did defeat Eastbrook 55-27. And big win for the C-team to start off the night.
A 6'2" sophomore guard, number 50, Levi McElhaney.
And while we're waiting, I'm going to switch over and see. We've got 31 people watching now. If we have any of you from Eastbrook, feel free to say hello in the chat if you want to. As always, we appreciate a nice, positive chat room and keep that open. We don't want to have to shut it down. I know that most of the time it's positive, but we always want to say that we try to keep things as positive as we can in the broadcast and as positive as we can in the chat. Julia Davis, good to see you. Julie Swartz, always great to see you in the chat. I'll give it a quick refresh, see if we have any other ones.
And number 50, Brady Hill, starting tonight for your Warriors.
Reminder tonight, the American Pest Professionals is the official pest professional provider for Wes-Del Community Schools. Whenever we have pest issues or any kind of varmint, we always call our buddy Bob Todd at American Pest Professionals. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Indiana Wesleyan University National and Global, with over 100 years in education and 100 online options. Search Indiana Wesleyan University National and Global on the interweb and see if you want to get involved in another degree. I know I don't.
Yeah, I'm done over here.
Had enough of that. So here's your starters tonight for the Warriors. You got Trey Adams out there, Brandon Wiley, A.J. Nauman, Travis Bunch, and the Buckner, Cameron Buckner out there. For Eastbrook, I don't know. I'm going to let you handle that one. But here we go. Camera. You got it?
Oh, yeah, we're on.
All right, you're good. I got to get back over here.
Multi.
There's a nice steal there by Trey Adams to start things, and one of the Panthers fell down, but he got back into it. Buckner puts it on the floor for two.
Great attack there by Buckner, especially the strong hand going to his left side.
He's in there.
Coach Nuck here going to the Fury early here with Buckner up top.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't start the clock. What a surprise.
It's all right, we're 6:30 to 6:30. 5-second count here.
Game clock started there. Stop. What do we got? 27? Yeah, that's good. So an early 2-point lead with Cameron Buckner putting it on the floor and taking it to the basket for the Warriors. And here they come, bringing it across. And again, running a double screen for Buckner. And then a corner shot here by A.J. Nauman. And it is just off, rebounded by the Eastbrook Panthers. Falls down, a little bit of contact, no call. Corner shot coming up from Eastbrook, and it's off. Knocked away by Brandon Wiley inside. No call. Now here we go the other way with Trey Adams. Adams with a pass to A.J. Nauman. Nauman puts it on the floor, and now we have a foul call. It's going to be the first foul on Eastbrook.
Eastbrook foul on number 30, Gage Engel. A.J. Nauman will shoot two.
I believe it was Gage Engel who they gave that one to, and A.J.'s going to shoot two.
Here,
you want me to take it?
Yeah,
I'll just take it. You got a lot going on over there. You always have people that want to talk to you during the game. Always texting the coach. Nobody cares enough to talk to me. I'm used to it. A.J. gets the second one, and that makes it a 3-point game. Looks like your daughter's headed this way.
Yeah, she's...
Well, let's say, you got to say that more excited. You didn't move the camera, by the way.
I didn't. I'm fired. Got too much going on.
If you missed what happened, we've got it here, and now Trey Adams has it in his hand. Coach is dealing with his daughter right now.
They're in my office.
And rebound by Wiley. Wiley puts it up, misses. Buckner now has it, and he scores. Give us a pass during the JV game. There's only two of us.
Yeah, two of us, and
your daughter.
My wife's not here yet, so I'm still.
Your daughter needs help.
You've got responsible for her.
You've got a couple high school girls doing babysitting duty here.
She's in heaven. So.
Oh yeah, she loves it. Ooh, Travis trying to save that one, and tough spot to save it. So 5:09 officially on the clock. I will fix my clock here on the scoreboard. 5-0, inbounded, knocked away, and stolen away. I think we will steal it. Nope, Eastbrook gets it back. Eastbrook not afraid to shoot the three. I hope they don't start making those or we could be in trouble.
A good rebound there by Brandon Wiley.
Bring that microphone a little closer. We can't hear you. There you go.
There.
Cameron Buckner with the three. As Biff Wilson says, the trifecta.
One thing I like here early on is they're letting them play, too.
Yeah, they're moving it along. There's a three on the way from – that's going to be off Bunch. Yep. So just giving you some names out there. Let's take a look at the Eastbrook Junior Varsity here. You know what's funny is some of their numbers don't match up with their roster. That's going to be tough on me. Nice move there by Levi McElhaney. I don't have that one. Am I looking at the wrong thing here? Yeah, I see it. I'm just telling you, it's not the same numbers. Levi does. He has a 22 on varsity. I don't see him. But anyway, nice take by AJ.
Great, yes. Another strong take to a strong hand.
10-2 now as Eastbrook tries to get this cross. They're going to get A.J. with a foul there. That'll be the first one on Wes-Del. It's going to be 1-1 now on the foul stats. Ryan Kaufman officiating. He's done a lot of games lately. That's good for him. I like Ryan. Not that I don't like any officials. Just I am hard on a few. Trey Adams in transition here. Gets knocked away, and they're going to get a foul on Eastbrook. They're going to get. That's Levi McElhaney getting called for that one. That is only his first. Second on the team. Trey Adams now with it at the top of the key. Coach has to be a little quieter during the JV when he's running the camera. It's kind of hard. Look at that, A.J.
That was a great kick, too, by Trey Adams there to draw and kick to his guy.
Trey Adams, the point guard, kicking it over to A.J., and it looks like it's a full timeout. So we're going to take a short break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, let's come back here. Let's check this out. We're going to do a little chat here. Go ahead and talk, and let's see how it sounds.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot better.
That's a lot better,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you're back.
A lot better.
Something happened there. We had you turned down. I don't know. Nobody wanted to hear you.
Yeah. Well, I was following Mr. Purdue from the Lost Broadcast, I'm sure.
Yeah. But he was something else, I tell you.
Oh, yeah. I was listening.
Yeah. He was taking your job. All right, here we go. Eastbrook inbounding. And that is number 4 with it. I think it's Landon Castillo.
And the Fury here. Buckner here is picking up pressure at the top. Good trap there.
And Buckner takes that one away. Wow. Nice pass by Trey Adams into A.J. Nauman. What did you think of that, Coach?
That was a great job there by Trey. Another steal right here by Trey. Right in transition. Look ahead to the Buckner. Right idea.
That didn't quite work out for him, but
Trey Adams has had a lot of nice passes where he's drawn the defender and kicked.
Ooh, the way to take that to the hoop is Castillo taking it strong there. I like that.
Coach Nutt got it set here. Good take by Nauman.
Nauman inside, draws the foul.
2 free throws.
They're going to call that on Castillo, or no, they're going to call that on 50. No, they called it on. That's Castillo's second foul. So third on Eastbrook, 1 foul called so far on Wes-Del. And AJ's at the line. Shoots his first one, and it's in and out. So that's a little bit of trouble now for Eastbrook with Landon Castillo in foul trouble. But they're going to leave him out there. They're going to get Buckner for a foul there.
Yeah. It's all right. Good job by Buckner there. Go after the rebound.
Second on the team. First on Cameron Buckner. And now this is number 30 with it, and that is Gage Engel. And Castillo has it. Now he tries to get it up, and just a little far, but saved. Nice drive and take here by number 24, Weston James.
Good effort there by Bunch.
3 on the way, a little long. I tell you what, Eastbrook team's physical, but what would you expect anything less from a football school?
No, that's exactly right. You knew coming in they're going to have some good, strong kids.
They're going to be physical. Oh, absolutely. Great football program. And they have had their years in basketball, I know, because I was a former CIC member in high school, not at Eastbrook, school to their east. And we had some heated battles. Long time ago. I thought Castillo almost had that thing rattling in. And Lehman now fighting for it inside. And they got a foul called. That's on 24 of Eastbrook. That is Weston James. 4th foul called on the team. And that's the first foul called on Weston James. So Adams now with it, driving, gets it down to Lehman. Lehman doesn't want it on that short corner.
No, it looks like Eastbrook there's giving us a little bit of their own medicine there with her 1-2-2 Fury look.
Here they come attacking and almost ready to put that one up. Nice play there by Lehman, and now they're going to get another bump and foul. And that's going to be McElhaney, and that'll be his 2nd or 3rd. That's his second. Yeah. So they've got 2 now. They've got McElhaney and Castillo, who both have 2 fouls, and now Coach does go to the bench.
Here they stay with their 1-2-2 look.
And it's working out for him.
There.
Pass down to McElhaney. He will take it in, and nice move and score. Makes it 15-6 now. And here they go again, keeping that 1-2-2 pressure on. Adams trying to handle. Over to A.J. Nauman. Now back to Trey. Trey inside to Lehman. Puts it down. Left shoulder. He's getting a double. Great hustle by Landon Castillo and A.J. Nauman to track that one down. Travis is trying to find somebody. He says, I don't want it out here.
Yeah.
Travis knows his role, and it's not to handle the ball 25 feet from the basket.
Yeah, we're just not getting the ball yet in the middle of the zone. That'll be an adjustment here. Coach Nuck here talking with Coach Tal on the bench.
I see Coach Perdue down there doing his normal, which is sitting on that chair. Nice pass. Oh, and a great block.
Defense there by Lehman to come over.
That's some good basketball right there.
Rim protection there.
And now entering the game is number 10. That is Caden Smith for Wes-Del, replacing Travis Bunch. About 45 seconds remaining. And there's the old screen the screener. Missed it. But put back in by number 24 by Weston James, and that cuts the lead to 7 here in Richard E. Johnson. Adams putting it on the floor, full head of steam. I tell you what, they have upped their defensive pressure, and it's been a lot better for Eastbrook. Nice move by Castillo, and he scores again. Quite a surge here, Coach, from the Eastbrook Panthers, and it's been on this 1-2-2 defense.
Yes.
Which you wouldn't think would be a problem for us because we practice against it all week long.
Yeah, I was going to say that was kind of my next point was, which is kind of surprising here early on that.
Castillo, that might go. Oh.
That was banked.
So after 1 quarter, it's 15-10. The Warriors lead, but Eastbrook coming on strong at the end. You're watching Wes-Del boys basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, we're back here. We did a couple things there in that time period. Coach is sending out multiple texts and emails and whatnot, and we also tracked down his daughter when we lost her.
And we got breaking news right here. We're going to have a guest.
Oh, boy.
It's gonna get,
Oh, the drum line. Get ready for the drum line. I want to say hello to Hannah Dowling. She said, let's go WD. Hannah is the wife of Coach Mike Dowling down here on the bench, and they had a new little one. She's probably at home, hopefully tucked in nice and warm and watching at home. So big shout out to the Dowling family. As we get started here in the second quarter, it's Caden Smith, Trey Adams, A.J. Nauman, Eric Lehman, Travis Bunch in for the Warriors, and for They got travel, I believe. And they do. So, again, the defense from Eastbrook is really causing us some problems. And Eastbrook has Castillo, Gage Engel, Weston James. Trying to see number 55, Cooper Austin. There's Weston James battling inside. Rebound to the Warriors, but knocked away. And here comes Gage Engel with it.
Little side note here: Gage was he was a toddler in my high school years when his dad was my football coach for 4 years.
Really?
Yeah. So he was a little guy running around on the sideline.
So Coach Engel at Shenandoah.
Yeah. Yep.
And then
he's up behind us right now.
And
I don't know if he notices me yet, but
he just got a foul called on Gage. So he probably watched you play basketball then, if he's fouling.
Yeah,
he's doing
football family.
Lehman hits that one, makes it 16-10. I tell you what, you very vast in the people you know and all of your network. I tell you what, that and you were in a '90s band.
That's the best part right there. If I was only related to some of them.
Well, you guys had a hit with that bop.
Yeah,
everybody loved it. But
it's gonna make
they don't know that you were the one brother that didn't get involved, so you don't get any of the royalties.
No. That's why I'm sitting here today.
Yeah, you're the one. You know what? We probably should clear up that obviously we're joking that he's not really related to the band Hanson. But if you knew what we were talking about, one, we're dating ourselves.
Yes, very.
You know that was a terrible song, but it's one of those songs that you cannot get out of your head.
Yeah,
and if you don't know what song we're talking about, it's literally titled Bop.
And it's really kind of a one-hit wonder.
It's a one-hit wonder. Just search it on Spotify or YouTube. Bop. M-B-O-P. I don't even know why we're talking about it. But I would tell you this, you won't get it out of your head.
No.
That one and Barbie Girl used to drive me insane. Have you ever heard that one?
Pass.
That was Weston James again. That was a great pass. When you watch the JV game, you never know what you're going to get. Right now you're getting 90s one-hit wonders. And 90s one-hit wonders, and the Warriors are struggling with the defense. Look, hey, Gage had it. Oh, we almost had that.
And it looks like we didn't come away with that rebound, too, so it's going to be their ball underneath.
So here they take it out under their own basket. Running a little screen-to-screener action, and once again, it works. Weston James has had himself a quarter. And the lead is cut to 3 here. Lehman on the bottom. They are so far up that Lehman is open on the bottom. There's a 3 on the way by Trey Adams. It's off. Rebounded by Smith. Back up. And
it looks like an and one.
An and one.
Yeah. Good concentration there by Lehman to finish that one.
Fouls on Weston James, and that's the 7th foul on Eastbrook, team foul. That'll put him in 1-1, but this is an and one situation for Lehman. So Warriors in the bonus. We got a lane violation, I think. So the shot will not count. 4:51 here to go. Landon Castillo's doing a little work on the shorts there to make sure they're all where they need to be. So Engel and Castillo handling it. Now they really need to get it in there. It's been working going to Weston. They got it to him again. He's having a game against this zone.
Yeah, that's the one adjustment there. Like we just talked about, they're getting into the middle, and we're not getting into the middle as much. We're attacking it from the sides. I
love how simple the game can be.
It is.
We're getting it to the middle of the zone where you want to. It's the heart of the zone to kill it, and they're getting it there, and we're not. And that's a simple look. If that the screener pass works one more time, I think Knuckles is going to lose it. Bunch with the rebound. A couple of fans wanted a foul. And they get one, but it's against them.
Eastbrook foul on number 4, Landon Castillo.
And that's the 3rd on Castillo. That's got to be.
Will shoot 1 in bonus.
I think Coach, I don't know if Coach realizes that. Well, no, that's only the second on the board for Castillo. Huh. That's good for him. Maybe that's why they didn't take him out. We don't know what we're talking about. A.J. Nauman at the line now, shooting the bonus. First one's up and good. Gives him a 6-point lead. Did you see we've got ourselves a winter storm watch?
I did for the next about, what, week?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a little interesting. And thankfully, we have an e-learning day Monday. That might give us a break there. But after that, who knows? Ingles off. Into the hands of the Warriors, and here comes Trey Adams with it. Adams over to Nauman. Right there's the heart of that thing is we're just not able to really see it. Ingle with the steal, and Ingle with the lay-in. That's going to be a timeout for... That'll be Wes-Del's timeout. And it's a full timeout, so we'll take a quick audio break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Yeah, we're back here now. (20-16), 4-point lead.
What's up, man?
We're on the air. I'll come out after the game and talk to you.
And while Coach let Coach talk to a few here, I'll stay with you. It's Trey Adams has it now. Tries to get through a little bump. I like how they're letting him play. They got a travel called. All right.
Apologize on the camera there.
Well, you're just so famous.
There was a lot going on there.
So famous.
I
tell you what.
I'm still failing.
Well, I'm not going to get on you. First of all, we're trying to keep an eye on your daughter.
Yeah, I'm trying to. That's objective number one here for my wife is don't lose her probably.
Yeah, and I'm going to I'll tell your wife if she happens to be listening and any chance that we'll go down on record. You're doing a really good job, though, of parenting and camera and broadcasting. There was a foul there. I didn't see who that foul was on. But, it was on Travis Bunch. It was his first. What are they going to do now? They're getting a 3-second call on Weston James, I believe. He was in the lane too long, but he's limping. And Coach calls Iowa, so we're going to see this should be a double screen at the top. You know, Coach Purdue could come up here and do the JV game and give you a chance to.
Well, he's got his 3 boys today, too.
Oh, that's true.
So they're all right down there, so we'd be in the same boat.
There's a 3 by Trey Adams. Well, nobody comes to the games for my family. So
my wife, another one, I think just pulled in a few minutes ago, so it'll be all right.
It'll be fine there. Well, if I know anything about your daughter, she's living the life being around the high school girls.
Oh, yeah. It was a big theme in our thing last night. We had to pack the cheerleading bag. She's got her bag in the office. So
yeah, I remember getting excited about stuff, too. Then I got to be 40. They're going to get him with a double dribble there. Now I get excited about bedtime.
Yeah.
And
we're still in the bedtime fighting age.
Oh, no.
Because every night bedtime's not fun.
It's funny how life turns on you. I fight having to stay awake all day long.
Good job there by Travis Bunch to anticipate that and knock it away.
Nice little move there by Trey. I tell you what, he's getting bumped a lot, and he's kind of showing 30, that is going to be Gage Engel. That'll be the 9th foul on Eastbrook. So it's a 1-on-1 still for Trey. Is it just me, or does it feel like they have the fans on, like the overhead fan? Do you feel that breeze? I mean, I understand it's like
just
very cold outside.
Yeah.
It's just a small breeze. Is it too
rebound.
much to ask that we don't have a small breeze? If only we knew the guy.
Too picky.
If we only knew the guy that was in charge of this whole place. Nice save by Castillo. And he just moved.
Yeah.
He bobbed when he wanted him to weave. Well, folks, 23-16, halftime. There won't be a whole lot going on halftime. We're going to give you a break so you can get onto your favorite music streaming device and search out Mbop and Hanson. You can see Coach's family. Nice play right there.
Yes.
Well designed and well executed. Gives Travis Bunch 2 more, and that extends the lead to 9. Travis Bunch gets a hand on that one. Yeah, tomorrow on the feed we will have Coach McLaughlin and Coach Sims. I'll be able to run the computer, which will be nice, and not have to do a lot of the talking.
Yeah, Mr. Coach Sims is excited, so I think it'll be a great broadcast and everybody.
We're very happy to have it. It'll be good for our school and the 4 schools involved. So, a little bit of bump there. I was going to say they're going to get Smith on that one.
Good thing is that's only the 5th team foul here with a minute 46 still half, so don't want to get into the bonus and give them free throws.
That's right. Skip pass. AJ knocks that one away, but right into the hands of Eastbrook. Now another skip pass, and that one works out a little bit better, but just in and out. And now the Warriors have it. AJ Nauman with it. Great defense right there by Eastbrook. Smith lets it go, and it's long and into the hands of the Panthers. Wasn't the shot I think Coach Knuckles wanted, but it was open, so not going to say it was a bad shot.
Wes-Del substitution, number 50, Bray Hill.
Bray Hill comes into the game. He's going to give Travis Bunch a break. I'll tell you this much, you can't fault effort on either side here. These guys have been playing hard.
Yeah, it's been a good fun half of basketball, which is fun to watch when both teams are picking up the tempo and you're running around. Good
I think
rebound.
your wife's here.
I think so.
Say hello, and what do they got there? Got an illegal screen on Eric Lehman. Just the 6th on the team.
Yeah, 47 seconds here till halftime.
You know what I like about your younger one? She at least acknowledges me. The older one never really would talk to me for a while. But if you talk to a lot of the people, if you talk to a lot of the people in the community, they would say that there were many years when I stood against the wall that I didn't look very approachable anyway. So they're probably shocked to hear me now on the live stream. That guy has a voice. He talks.
Oh, that's a tough one there. It's going to get 3 fouls or 3 shots.
Castillo gets 3.
Foul on number 3, Connor Smith. 54. Landon Castillo will shoot 3.
So Landon Castillo at the line. First one's up and just off. Looks like we're going to have the band tonight, and we talked about the drum line. It's going to be super exciting.
Sounds like we're going to have a surprise.
Surprise for the drum line.
And I'm sure it's going to be a never – you're not going to want to miss this.
You're going to want to be ready for it. So we'll make sure we've got our camera ready for it.
Oh, yeah. And phones.
Oh, everything. A special guest in the drum line. Tell your friends. Tell everybody to tune in.
Dr. Driscoll's got everything up his sleeve.
Dr. Driscoll is coming out of nowhere with this one.
Uh-oh. I was going to say, I think that might have been off us.
It is off us, going back to the Panthers here. And they got a jump ball. You know, the more and more, I'm not like always on their corner when it comes to officials, but the more and more I watch, the older I get, I think there's no way these guys can ever put on that shirt and be right.
No.
I mean, it's a wonder why people continue to do it, and they do have a shortage. What other job would you want to do on a Friday night and just get yelled at all night long?
Oh,
got it.
Big shot.
Landon Castillo hits it, makes it 25-20 at the end of the first half here in Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. We don't have any special guests tonight for you. All we have is a video feed, and we're going to take the audio down and take our advice. Search Umbot by Hanson, Coach Hanson's family.
You won't be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed. It'll be in your head all night long. We'll be back here with the second half in just a few minutes on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, we're back here. Ready for the second half of action. Trying to get everything set up here.
Good trap here to start out with. Warriors start out in our 1-2-2 again. Buckner now back at the top. Good pass there, just a missed shot.
Get the fouls cleaned up here. Warriors inside to Buckner and just missed that one. And the second opportunity is up and good, and that is now a 7-point lead for Wes-Del. Wes-Del in the Fury 1-2-2. Nice jump stop by Weston James there.
Yeah, you had to think both teams went in at halftime and talked about the 1-2-2 look and just probably try to calm them down, let them know, hey, listen, we both probably practice against this a lot. Here's our main points here, and you saw that right away with Coach Nuck. Was able to get the good set here and get the ball inside the Buckner.
And that foul was on Travis Bunch. That's his second. And McElhaney hits the first one. And there is the second one to make it 27-22. Adams on the drive now. Kind of ran into a brick wall there. That one knocked away. It's going to stay here with Wes-Del. AJ has it now. The short corner into Travis. Travis up with it just short. Partially blocked, but Cameron Buckner with the rebound. Makes it 29-22. We're going to have to get somebody for that varsity game to run the camera.
Yeah, it is a challenge. I'm not going to lie.
Nice little move inside, and that was Gage Ingle. And it's a 5-point ball game, 29-24. AJ trying to split through things, gets it to Trey. Now Travis has it, looks inside to Brandon Wiley. Wiley. And they call a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Weston James. Three on the way, and it's just off. Cameron Buckner gets the rebound, and he's right back up with it, and he gets fouled by Landon Castillo. So Buckner will go to the line here.
Eastbrook foul on number 4, Landon Castillo. Cameron Buckner will shoot 2.
You know, even though this is the second game, it's moving along pretty good.
Yes. I think these two officials have done a good job here. They officiated the C-team game as well, and here now they're in their second game.
Yes, they've done a nice job. Buckner up, gets the second one to go of the two. Makes it 30-24, and now here comes Eastbrook attacking that 1-2-2. McElhaney with it. Looks for Castillo, gets knocked away, and that's A.J. Nallman now with it. A.J. makes a good decision, take it to the basket, and they've got a foul, and that's going to be on Castillo. I think that's his third.
Eastbrook foul on number 4, Landon Castillo. A.J. Nallman will shoot 2.
It's actually his fourth, so that's going to be a substitution for Eastbrook, and number 15 will be coming in the game. That's Elijah Reed. A.J. misses the first one, so I was worried about Castillo's foul trouble in the first half, and I had him for one more than he really had for a while, and then now he is in foul trouble with the 4. It's going to be tough for Eastbrook. He's one of their primary ball handlers. We have another lane violation on Cameron Buckner. That takes that shot away for A.J. Leaves us at 30-24 with about 4:56 to play in the game. Or excuse me, in the quarter.
Warriors get our defense set here. Good job
Knocked
there
away.
by
Nice job, Travis Bunch. Yeah. Bunch knocks that away. Wiley grabs it. Now here's Trey Adams over to Buckner. Buckner for 3. Looked good, but just a little off. Now A.J. with it. A.J. buries it. A.J. with the 3, and it's 33-24. So I don't know if both his grandmas are out there watching, but I'm sure they were happy with that one. That looked like he stepped out of bounds. And
yeah, it's got to beat the officials down there.
Yeah, I don't know. AJ says, well, I'll just do it again. I'll do it again. It's 36-24, and AJ, that little run warrants a timeout by Eastbrook, and it will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here with you. They're down to, I used the wrong one there. So let's just check the chat, see what's happening, see who's out there. And let me get a refresh on here. And Shane Freeman says that Mr. Denny will do the bop during the third quarter. All right. We might have to hold him to that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
I think if he bopped at all, he'd probably have a back problem. And Jeff Opel says, go Warriors. It's good to have you in there, Jeff. And I had a feeling Jeff was going to be on because he was quick to like or retweet when we sent out the tweet that we would be live tonight. No better gymnasium in my mind than Richard E. Johnson. It's a beautiful facility. I think that's the reason why we got that regional.
Absolutely.
Almost taken away there by Trey Adams. Starting to see a little bit more as we get a run out here. Cameron handles that one, a fadeaway. A little long and out of bounds. It'll be back to the Panthers. What I was going to say is we get to see a little bit more in the stands as Delaware County has last week moved to orange, and then now I think they're even moving further down to yellow, aren't we?
Yes, we did.
So the health department has allowed us to open up a little bit more seating. That's a deep three.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
long.
Wasn't there.
Steph Curry range.
Yes. Back in my day, if you took a Steph Curry shot, even if you made it, they'd probably take you out.
Yeah, the game has just changed.
It has evolved, and as we've mentioned before, don't hate it. I mean, it's exciting to watch the game evolve. And we were talking to Coach at the county about a shot clock, which we're almost certain at some point that will be part of the high school basketball game. I don't know that it's already in other states. Nice hustle there by AJ.
Yeah, if they can figure out the financial piece of that, I think at some point it might definitely come in play. Yeah. But there's been some grumblings at the other levels about putting in a 4-point shot eventually, as the 3-point shot just becomes so easy for.
The 4-point shot. It reminds me of
like one of those shows, wasn't it? Or
well, I think MTV had one of those celebrity basketball games, and they had like a 24-foot point shot that came down from the ceiling or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about it, but obviously at some point.
Weston James at the line. He was fouled, and that's going to be the 4th foul on Wes-Del. Or no, excuse me. 3rd foul on Wes-Del. First shot's up and good by Weston, but yeah, the shot clock, the game's going to evolve, and we have to live with it and try to enjoy it, actually. It's fun to see my son play the game now as an 8th grader, and it's just a different game. I gripe about it. I don't like all the off-the-dribble stuff, but if he watched probably my old game tape, he'd probably think that all we did was pass.
Pass and cut and screen.
Which worked.
Yeah, the unknowns.
It did work. And a foul's on number 30. Gage Engel, and that's going to be the 5th foul on Eastbrook. Buckner at the line, he'll shoot 2. I remember the 3-pointer, and then I would say in my high school days it became pretty important. Started to become really relevant there as you ended the 90s and transitioned into the 2000s. It started to really take off, and coaches were starting to figure out how that could change the game. And that's in and out for Cameron. Now to see what they've done with it. Nice rebound and put back by Brandon Wiley to make it 38-26. But now just to see how the game's changed and how that line, and you put a 4-point line in.
Yeah, I don't know.
They'll probably start that at the NBA, obviously.
Yeah, like I said, I think that was at obviously the higher levels. But
here's the thing is, what about scoring records? I mean, you'd have to start all over. I mean, have an asterisk next to it because I guess it'd be the same with the 3-point line. I mean, they had to do that in the same way. because the guys played without it. That was AJ showing his football there. He's a quarterback, so he's firing that thing in there. Again, it's two teams playing the same defense primarily. The 1-2-2. A lot of skip passes against this, and they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, I got him for a reach in.
We'll let this run down to the actual time we have.
Number 25, Cameron Buckner.
So that's on Buckner. That'll be the fourth foul on Wes-Del. Should be. Maybe it's their third. The board says the third. Anyway, McElhaney hits that one. So the first game tomorrow will be Tri-Central and Blue River. We got an over-the-back foul on number 55. That is Cooper Austin. I think Coach from Eastbrook's thinking, I don't know how many guys I got left. We got guys getting in foul trouble.
Yeah, well, they are one foul away from being in the bonus.
Nice move by McElhaney there. A really nice move. He took that to the other side of the rim there on the defense. That's hard to guard.
It's a big 2-minute stretch here for the Warriors.
And taken away, and that's Weston James, who had to find his footing, and he hits it. I'm telling you what, Eastbrook doesn't just go away on you. And they have cut into this lead now to 7.
They've switched to man-to-man here.
Buckner from way outside, and that was not the shot Coach Knuckles wanted, but it's actually off the hands.
Caught a break there. Went right off the Eastbrook player out of bounds.
Adams with plenty of time, and he lets it go, and it's just off. And now McElhaney has it, puts it up in front, and a little bit of handling problem there. Back inside of McElhaney. I tell you what, he is all over the place. Now a 3 on his own rebound, and it's off. Eastbrook continues to get rebounds. Now A.J. Nauman pulls it down. So they had 2 or 3, almost 4 attempts at it there. Cameron's got a roll. And they finally get a foul, and they got a 2-shot foul here. Fouls on Travis Bunch. That is the team's
Cooper Austin will shoot 2.
4th foul. Bunch is 3rd. Cooper Austin at the line, shooting 2, 38-31. Under a minute left in this quarter.
Returning to the game for Wes-Del, Eric Lehman and Caden Smith.
.6 here. 38-31. Shots up. It's good on that one. It's 38-32. I think we're going to have a ball game on our hands here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting finish. Really set the tone for the varsity game.
You know what you don't want on a 3-game night, though? You don't want a JV overtime. I can tell you that much.
You said it.
I hope I didn't jinx us. Trey Adams with a great drive. Nice little scoop shot.
I've been really impressed with Trey Adams here lately. He's really starting to you've seen his growth and development as the year's gone on.
He has come into his own a little bit here, and I know Coach McLaughlin had a talk with me about him. He's really impressed with how he's played. That one in by McElhaney. And I'm impressed with that kid, too, for Eastbrook. He's long, lean and long. A.J. nice to pass out of that move right there, and Brandon just a little short on the shot. So 40-34 here, 6-point lead. At one time, the Warriors had it up to 12, I think. Maybe higher. Smith gets it, about 5 seconds to shoot here. He's got defense all over him. A.J. finds some room, lets it go, buries it, and they're going to count that one.
A.J. Nauman.
They're going to count that one.
After 3 quarters of play, your score, Wes-Del 42, Eastbrook.
And at the end of 3, it's 42-34 as A.J. Nauman, they counted at the buzzer. We're going to be back with you here shortly on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Start of the fourth quarter here in the second matchup tonight. Warriors were victorious in the C-team game pretty easily. And now trying to get this JV game, try to win 2, make it easier on the varsity to get that third one hopefully. Jump ball maybe? Now they're going to call a foul.
Wes-Del foul on number 10, Caden Smith.
And AJ with the steal. And now AJ's got it out at the top. 42-34. Buckner looked good out of the hand, but there you see some of AJ's experience. He pulls it back out and says, let's run some clock. Trey trying to turn the corner there. AJ gets in. Nice move. Just missed it. Fading away there. McElhaney with it. He's hard to guard out in space. And look at that. McElhaney can do some things. What I like about it is he's good on the left and right side of the basket. He can go to either side, and that's hard to guard a guy that can do that. AJ trying to hit that third one of the game.
Yes. Once again, another good dribble drive by Trey Adams, just enough to draw the defender and make a good pass.
AJ's feeling it. And look at that steal. Trey Adams to the basket, and he's got it. And a foul.
Big swing of a bench right there.
Oh, yeah.
Eastbrook foul on number 10, Skylar Ashley.
So at the line will be Trey Adams. That is the 7th foul on Eastbrook, which also puts us in the bonus. But this is an and one opportunity for Trey. Played well tonight. He's really, out of that 1-2-2, he's read those passes well and been in the passing lane. He gets that one. It's back up to that 12-point lead that we had earlier in the game. So now here's what I'll tell you. Eastbrook won't go away quietly. They've got the ability to make a run. Nice pass by Castillo to see inside, and that'll be a foul on Eric Lehman.
Wes-Del foul on number 34, Eric Lehman.
So Lehman is that's his first. Weston James at the line for 2. Weston had a nice second quarter. Been a little quiet here in the second half. Really, the second half's been dominated mostly by McElhaney for Eastbrook. But Weston had a really nice first half. Misses that one there. Rebound tipped out, and again, it's McElhaney with it. Nice look. Great pass. Oh, I saw him standing there, and I thought, is he going to see him? And he did. And now we got a foul in traffic.
Caught a break there.
It's Weston James with the foul. That's going to be bonus.
AJ Nauman will shoot one and bonus.
AJ at the line here. First one goes. And he gets the second one, and it's a 13-point ball game. Might be the largest lead of the game for Wes-Del. Just about 5 minutes to go here.
Coach Knuckles staying with our aggressive defense here and our 1-2-2 Fury look. With Buckner up top. That was a good move there.
That was a good move. He's staying right there with it. I tell you what, he's...
A good rebound by Lehman there to secure the board.
And here they are in that 1-2-2, still trying to cause problems. Smith tries to get a... That's a tough pass to make. Buckner can't get it to go. Rebounds of Weston James. Three on the way. That's Castillo. It's off. Great rebound by McElhaney. He stays with it. Fights and rips it out of there, and we've got guys falling all over. But... good sportsmanship on both sides. Getting up. Brandon Wiley's going to come in and give Eric Lehman, who's holding that elbow, give him a break. Oh, Smith read that one really well. And now he has it here into AJ. Thought about maybe that fourth one, but Smith thought he was going to take it. Good opportunity to run a little clock here with a 13-point lead. I'd just work it around, but Buckner sees a nice lane and going to get a foul called.
Good strong take there by Buckner.
Fouls on number 50. That's McElhaney. So McElhaney now has 4. Buckner at the line shooting 2. First one's good. And the second one's good. That one knocked around, and now big rebound there by Wes-Del with about 3.5 to go. Into the corner to Smith, who dumps it inside. Nice steal there by Weston James. James up with it, just in and out. And now A.J. Nauman has it.
Good job by Trey Adams there to get back and really stop the ball. Force the awkward shot.
Buckner puts it on the floor, turn, shot is off. Tries to poke it free, but it's out, and here comes Castillo for Eastbrook. Back to Castillo, nice give and go there. No foul called. I kind of got to agree with Coach a little bit. Thought there'd be a foul call there. Nothing called. I think they've got a little bit of a complaint on that one. Buckner. And now they're going to get a foul down there.
Eastbrook foul on number 30, Gage Engel.
It's going to be double bonus now as they're in the 10th foul.
Cameron Buckner will shoot 2. Cooper Fry into the game for Eastbrook.
And number 33 comes in replacing, I think it was Engel who fouled out.
2-shot foul here, so that was the first.
Yeah, the first one was when they were subbing, so that doesn't count. And then they had that one there, and yeah. And he makes that one. 53-37. 2:47 to go here. Nice little try behind the back there by McElhaney. Now it's out to Buckner. Buckner will go up for two and score, and it's 55-37 now. Got a 2-shot foul now. That's going to be on Smith.
Wes-Del foul on number 10, Caden Smith.
Caden Smith called for that one.
McElhaney will shoot 2.
And that first one's up and good for McElhaney. Tell you what, they keep running that air handler up there. I'm going to need a blanket.
Yeah, it's definitely a little brazy.
I'm already ready for spring, I can tell you that much.
You and me both.
I mean, everybody's like, well, we didn't have that bad of a winter. Well, we got it all in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I don't like winter. I don't know why I live here. Yeah, they said there was a model that said there was like 10 inches that somebody saw. That would not be good.
No, that would not be fun.
10 inches might keep us out for multiple days. What they got here, a foul?
Eastbrook foul on number 33, Cooper Cross. Cameron Buckner will shoot 2.
And Buckner's at the line here. He's got a 2-shot foul. That one's short. He gets the second one. 58-39 now. I think some of the fans are getting a little restless.
Yeah. Need a minute 42 here
to expire.
Yeah.
Here comes Connor Smith into the game for Trey Adams as the Warriors have a 58-39 lead. And got him in the corner there. And that's a heck of a skip pass
yeah, it was.
from where he was stuck. And they wanted to get a little heated. A little heated. Good decision. Buckner to the hole there and scores it. McElhaney has it here, and he's trying to drive inside, and he gets that one to roll and go. Got 40 seconds left. McElhaney has had a really nice game. Really,
yes.
This one kind of took off here late on the Panthers. It was a lot closer than it looks on the scoreboard at this time. Now we got some subs coming in. So you've got Bray Hill, Corbin Price, John Justin, and Ty Freeman who come into the game here with about 40 seconds left. Connor Smith with the rebound. This will be the second win of the night for the Warriors. we'll have a bit of a break before we get the Star Financial Bank pregame started. Reminder tonight that the American Pest Professionals are the in-game sponsor. Scoreboard sponsor is Indiana Wesleyan National and Global. And our pregame, halftime, and postgame are Star Bank. I didn't stop the clock. So there's a lot more time than it looks on there.
Yeah, there's 10 seconds to go here.
This should be it. McElhaney will let one go and just off, and I'd say if we can avoid anything here, they're going to get a travel. 2 seconds to go, and
Jack Rooker into the game for Wes-Del.
and that's off, and that's how it'll end here. Your final score for the JV game is Wes-Del 60, Eastbrook 41. We'll have varsity action here shortly. Start the pregame probably in about 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, depending on how quickly they get the floor cleared and back to you. So you've got some time to get yourself something to eat, go take a break, stretch the legs, and get your blankets and get warmed back up on this cold night.
Is that for us?
Yeah, we need it. This breeze in here. So we'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network very shortly. Like I said, 10-15 minutes, Star Bank pregame. We'll be back here with Wes-Del boys basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Well, welcome, Warrior fans, to Wes-Del High School and Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. You have myself as Coach Hanson. Will also be on the broadcast, but right now he is so famous. He's talking to some former coach and family right now in the crowd. So I am going to do the Starbank pregame with you. I am the superintendent, Kyle Mealy, calling it live from Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium on the live stream, Wes-Del Sports Network, K. Saunders Court. Great crowd here as Delaware County has shifted from the orange and down from orange to yellow from the red, and it's allowed us to have more people in the stands. It's a little bit more of a true IHSA basketball feel tonight. So the Eastbrook Panthers come to Richard E. Johnson. They are 4-10 officially in JohnHarrellBasketball.com, and they come into this one trying to get back to the winning side of things, and the Warriors sit at 7-10. It's been a long, tough stretch here. Last few games for the Warriors. Coach McLaughlin, in talking to him today, he'd like to see a little bit more toughness out of the Warriors. He felt like that they, in the last few games, he's just not had that level of toughness that they have shown not only last year with some of these guys, but also previously in some of the other matchups. Take it Shenandoah, Wapahani, and some of the tougher games on our schedule where we've come out and we've been what he would call a little tougher throughout the game. So he's looking for that, especially also looking for some guys to step up in some roles that have not been maybe scoring on the offensive end. As you remember earlier this year, the Star Press ran a story about how much the Wes-Del Warriors can score, and at one time they were up in the 70s on scoring average. They have not been hitting that mark as of late. Had some struggling from the core four scores, but I think we're going to get back on track tonight. And we'll see things shift back into the positive. After tonight, 3 more ball games left for Wes-Del in Burris, Blue River, and Alexandria. 2 of those we end at home. I believe Blue River and Alexandria, the last 2, are here in Richard E. Johnson. Muncie Burris is at Ball Gym, and that's a Thursday night game. But tonight, right here on a cold evening, we step inside Wes-Del High School and we host the Panthers in what should be a really exciting matchup, and one which Wes-Del Sports Network is happy to be back with you after a bit of a hiatus since we were not allowed to stream at the last 2 games, Elwood and Cowan. Completely understand when they have their own stream what we can and can't do. So let's look at some stats, and let's start with our very own Wes-Del Warriors right now coming into this one. You look at our scores, and leading us in scoring right now is junior Evan Weitzel. He's averaging 14.4 a game. And after that, it's Eric Harlan, senior point guard, at 12.2. Joel Dowling, senior guard, at 12.1. And you have Zach Todd at 11.1. That's the core 4 that we talk about. If you look at points per game this season, we said we were up into the 70s, but now we're sitting at 63.6 a game, a little down from what we'd like to be at. When it comes to some of the other factors that come into play, the rebounds are big for us. We have not rebounded where we want to right now this season, and that starts a lot inside with the Todd father, Zach Todd, who's averaging 6.8, which is a good number as an undersized forward. But we need some other guys to step in there into that role, because after Zach leading us at 6.8, it really just comes in at 3. Just about 3.8 a game, and 4 from Joel Dowling at 3.8 and Eric Harlan at 4.2 respectively. When you look at the assists, you see that we're also low in that category from where we were earlier in the season. Right now, our 2 guards are leading us in that category, being Harlan at 4.4 assists a game and Joel Dowling at 3.6. And also on the other side of the ball in defense, running that Fury, we want to try to get as many deflections and steals as we can, and our numbers have dropped considerably in the last half of the season here. But we have Joel Dowling leading us at 2.5 steals a game, and followed up by Evan Weitzel at 2.4, and then rounding that out is Eric Harlan at 1.5. So there are some things that obviously Coach wants to get shored up and ready as we go into tournament time, and several of those being scoring, rebounding, and then finally those steals and deflections on the Fury. I would expect you to see some of the Fury tonight after talking to Coach. He wants to get more active. And to do so, he runs that 1-2-2 fury on defense to try to get more activity out of those guys on the defensive end. More activity on the defensive end usually leads to more runouts and more activity on the offensive end. He talked to me and talked about how he'd like to see us go a little bit more inside, attacking the basket early, and then try to open up the outside. Shooting-wise, we haven't had the best run here in the last few games of shooting, but I do believe tonight's a great opportunity to get back on track with the shooting of the basketball. We've struggled at the foul line, although the other night we did a pretty decent job at Cowan to stay in the game by some of our foul shooting, but we hope to see some free throw shooting, and I know Mary Helen Bink is watching. She also wants to see the free throws get a little better. Stats for Eastbrook, we don't have any because we couldn't find any on Max Preps, and maybe we just didn't have access to those. We apologize to anybody in the Eastbrook community that's watching here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We typically do run the stats for the opposing team, but we could not find those, and we're not given any prior to the game, so we apologize for that. As always, we want to check into the chat room here in the Star Bank pregame, and we want to say hi to Mary Helen. She's in there, and she has put down, "Let's go Warriors." Want to say hello to the Ohio Warrior Fan Club for downtown Dowling. They are there, along with our bus driver, Julie Swartz, who's watching. As always, we said hi to a couple people in the JV game. Hannah Dowling, wife of Coach Mike Dowling. She's at home with a new baby, and I'm sure they're warm and comfortable watching the game. Want to say hello also to Julia Davis, Jeff Opel, Shane Freeman, and several other people in the chat. If you want to say hi, we'll give you a shout-out if possible during the breaks. At this time, we're getting ready for the national anthem as the school song here at Wes-Del is going to be played. Want to let you know we do have a very special guest, is what I have heard, a special guest for the drum line tonight. Now, we've said that before, and it hasn't really come about, but we'll make sure that if it does, we get that on camera. I want to talk about the production crew tonight real quick. We do have Coach Hansen, as I said, being Mr. Number 2 on the broadcast on the mic with me, the superintendent. But on the camera tonight is Coach Van Mater, our strength and conditioning coach, who has been with us many, many games here in Richard E. Johnson. So that's the broadcast team tonight. We're doing one camera. A reminder that tomorrow Wes-Del High School will be hosting the 1A Girls Regional 14. Unfortunately, Wes-Del Warrior girls team was knocked out, and we will not be involved in that, but a great piece of marketing for Wes-Del to have that hosted here, the regional for the 1A. We have Clinton Central, Northfield, Tri-Central, and Blue River competing for the regional title tomorrow. Games are at 10, 1, and 8, and those are ihsatv.org, and they are pay-per-view. At this time, we're going to get ready for the national anthem here in Richard E. Johnson. No better place to watch a game and no finer place to see this wonderful Athletic Boosters flag lowered and honor our beautiful country with the playing of the national anthem.
As they play our national anthem.
And that was the Warrior Pep Band under the direction of Dr. Stephen Driscoll. They are the pride of the marching pride of the MEC. Beautiful rendition there. Want to give a couple shout outs to our sponsors here. Tonight's in-game sponsors, American Pest Professionals. They are the official pest professional for Wes-Del Community Schools and Wes-Del Athletics. Also, we're Star Bank pregame halftime and postgame. I want to thank Star Bank for their sponsorship. If you're not doing your banking with Star Bank, you should be for any type of loans, checking, any type of account, any type of banking. Make sure you stop in and make sure to say Trent sent you. And also, we'd like to thank our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Indiana Wesleyan, National and Global. They have 100 years, Indiana Wesleyan does, in education, and they also have 100 of online options for continued education. So if you're looking to continue your education online, check out Indiana Wesleyan, National and Global. Those are our sponsors. If you seek to be a corporate sponsor for the Wes-Del Sports Network, we are going to continue into baseball season and softball season, as many games that we can provide, and we plan to continue this on into the next very soon and near future for many years here at Wes-Del to provide free basketball, free all type of sporting events for our Wes-Del Warriors at home. It looks like Coach is headed back to his position. We're going to have Coach Hansen back here, which will be nice. Nice to have somebody with me. Let's look at the starting lineup real quick. So what we have given to us is right here, and it is the starting at guards are Joel Dowling, senior number 4, Eric Harlan, Hollywood Harlan, number 10. Then you have the third guard is junior Evan Weitzel, number 22, the microwave. Then you've got forward, number 32, Zach Todd, the Todd father, and then rounding it out should be number 24 at a guard position, Alex Light. So running 4 guards and a forward is Coach McLaughlin. We're getting ready for the starting lineups here in just a minute. As I said, we've heard rumor that there's going to be a drumline guest. Is that what you've heard?
That's what we've heard. That was the latest.
Make sure Coach Vandermeter's ready on the camera for the drumline. This is what we've heard.
Special guest tonight.
We don't know. That special guest is known to back out other times, so we just got to make sure. So, right now we've got about 20 seconds to run down on the clock before we get started here with the lineups. For Eastbrook, I'm not real sure who they're going to start. We're going to find. Oh, I can tell you right now. I can look right over there. I'll get that figured out very quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time.
And here are the starters for Eastbrook. Will be number 2, Jackson Van Belkom. Number 20, Braxton Bowser. Number 24, Brody Broadcourt. Number 33, Jet Engel. And number 50, Isaac Rands. If I mispronounce those, I apologize to Eastbrook fans. I was not an English teacher. Oh, my goodness.
It's going
to happen.
Looks like it's true.
Folks, it's true. If you're at home right now, we have ourselves a special guest just in the bottom left of your screen right now as we're doing the starting lineups. You can see the special guest holding the drum, the bass drum there. And that is School Resource Officer Scott Stafford, who is going to work with the drum line.
A 6-foot junior guard, number 33, Jet Engel. And a 6'4" junior forward.
All right, let's get a good look at Scott Stafford down there. There we go, right there with all the. There he is, folks. How many resource officers do you know?
Here are your Wes-Del Warriors.
All right, here we go.
Number 3, Carson Ashley. Number 14,
I love it. School Resource Officer Scott Stafford. Lead the drum line.
Mr. Do It All.
Number 34, Jesus Cardoza. Number 40, Mason Cox. And number 54, Brandon Wiley. Here are your starters tonight for the Wes-Del Warriors. A 6'2" senior guard, number 4, Joel 6'1", senior guard, number 10, Eric Harlan. A 6-foot junior guard, number 22, Evan Wes-Del. A 6-foot junior guard, number 24, Alex White. And a 6-foot junior forward, number 32, the Todd father, Zach Todd. Assisted by the chairman of the board, Brent Dowling, the head coach of your Wes-Del Warriors is the magician, John McLaughlin.
And he did a pretty darn good job.
Let's play basketball.
Scott Stafford, school resource officer in the drum line as they do the the starting lineups here. Here we go. We're getting ready for tip-off here. We've got Coach Van Mater on the camera,
which is greatly appreciated.
Coach Hansen now is freed up to actually call the game. So we got the A-team rolling today. A reminder that our scoreboard sponsor is Indiana Wesleyan University National and Global with over 100 online options. If you want to go back to school, check out Indiana Wesleyan University National and Global. And we're underway here. Tip to Eastbrook. Coach, looks like we're in the Fury.
Yeah, 1-2-2 here. Alex Light starts up top. Good pressure out the way here.
Stolen away. Here we go. Downtown Dowling. Boom. And it's 2-zip pretty quick. And now here they're attacking back the other way. That one knocked loose. Stolen to Light, and it's over to Dowling again. Dowling now gets it back to Light. Light driving, and he scores.
You got to be happy here with the way our defense has turned into offense.
I was going to say, we talked about it in the pregame. I know that you were busy, but we talked about that, and that Coach wants to see us get more active to get our offense going. There's another steal, third straight possession with a steal. And, well, that one just falls out of Evan Weitzel's hands. Just about 7:10 to go. It's going to be Eastbrook ball under their own basket. Now they're switching as they come out here. A little man switching. There's a basket. That is by number 20 there. And that's Braxton Bowser for two.
Eastbrook starts out here in a 2-3 zone here on the first half court. Defensive possession.
And slows us down a little bit as we try to figure things out. Zones caused us some problems before. We're not aggressive against it sometimes. And we settle for the three. And there's a steal by Eastbrook. A good take to the basket. Tipped up, just missed. Zach Todd tracks it down, gets the rebound. Harlan with it now over to Weitzel. Weitzel to the corner to Dowling. Shot fake. At some point, we got to look to shoot that basketball. And there's Eric inside for two.
Good shot fake there by Eric, and was able to get his defender by him and get to the elbow there for two.
Skip pass now against that Fury as Eastbrook looks to skip and move, and that's the best way to attack it. They're going to count that one. That's going to be a foul on Eric Harlan, first foul of the game, and the basket's good. Braxton Bowser now has 4, and he's going to go to the line for an opportunity to get his 5th point, and that would be all of Eastbrook's points so far. And he gets it. 6 minutes to go, and a quick pass down to Dowling. Shot fake, then he takes it, and it's good. Zing! There's a 3 for downtown Dowling.
Gives us a chance here to set our defense again.
And a nice attack there by number 33. That's Jet Engel, number 33, and it's 9-7. Quick pace here. If this keeps up, we're going to have a high-scoring affair.
Good fun pace, and that's the second entry pass there. We've just been lazy on those.
Knocked away, and now the Panthers have it. Panthers finding there, and the steal there by Weitzel, and he's out for two. And it's 11-7 now. That is the fourth steal early in the game for Wes-Del out of this Fury defense. And here's another one. That one knocked away. Fifth steal. It's out the light. Two more. Coach, you got to be happy with these steals early.
Well, not only are we just settling for getting the steal in the defense, we are looking to go with it, and that's going to be important here as we look to push again.
Light for three, and it's just off, but I like the pace. It's got to be our pace. And you can hear Coach saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. He wants them to pick this pace up. There's a missed shot, and they're going to get Zach Todd from behind on that, and I don't know about that one.
Wes-Del foul on number 32, Zach Todd. Brody Broadcorp will shoot two.
Oh, that was on a shooting foul, huh? Wow.
I guess they're calling it on their second attempt.
Okay.
Game number 4, Tyler Harness.
He hits the first one. That is Brody Broadcorp. And here comes Wes-Del in a hurry. Down to Dowling. Dowling thought about it again. Now Dowling takes it, and it's long. There's a battle for the ball. It's going to stay here.
Good job by Alex Light to be aggressive there, try to not keep the possession here.
There was a straight out to Dowling. Dowling with a little floater. Just misses. Good shot. Just missed. Now here comes Eastbrook. Nice pass inside. Great look there from number 24, Brody. I tell you what, I'm struggling with the last name. Shouldn't be, but it's Broadcorp or Broadcorp. One of the two. I like Brody. Call him Brody. I apologize to Brody's family if they're watching. Weitzel now for three. Looks good out of the hand, and it is. Zing! Another three. It's a good sign to get Weitzel going here early. Ooh, they're going to get a travel.
Yeah, they got the ball there, but that's one of those tough calls because the official was in a different position. So they're getting for a foul.
That's the third foul on the Warriors. No fouls yet. No team fouls on Eastbrook yet.
Bryce Dimzovich checks in for Eastbrook.
And somebody had to go out with blood. So trainer Tony Cox will take care of that and get the kid back into the game as quick as possible. Shots off, good hustle, and that is going to be a jump ball. Warriors lead 16-9 with about 3:21 to go here. Nice play. Zach Todd scores it.
Good set there. Great screen. Good roll by Zach Todd and finish.
We stay in that fury, waiting for them to get across half court before we really trap. And there is two more. That's Isaac Rands. Again, the pace is moving pretty good here as we're about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here. Zach Todd, the Todd father for three. He got it. 21-11 now as Big three there from the Todd father, and that's 3 threes in the first quarter. One from Dowling, one from Weitzel, and now one from Zach Todd. Mason Cox is in the game now as you see him work down low. Rebound to Harlan. Inside is Zach Todd. Spin move, and good. Gotta like that move right there.
Yeah.
And look at this steal by downtown Dowling on the inbounds. Weitzel on the ground, and he scores it, and it's a foul. Well, Coach, we finally get a pause here. What do you think?
Well, it's great pace. I tell you that. We got 25 points here in the first quarter with 2 minutes to play. So definitely defense is turning to offense.
Holy moly. I need a drink of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I think their coach felt the same way here.
Hey, we'll take
a timeout.
Folks, we're going to take a full timeout here with Eastbrook, and so we'll take an audio break here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here inside Richard E. Johnson on K. Saunders Court on a very cold evening. And it doesn't look like it's going to get much warmer in the next couple days.
No, next week or so.
I could really use some warm weather. I think we all could.
Yes.
Weitzel's got a free throw here, and he hits it. And now Eastbrook has it. Let's see if the pace slows any. I don't think it will. 26-11 right now. We'll take 26 points in a quarter any day.
Absolutely.
That one taken away, and Jesus Cardozo with the steal. They're going to get the first foul on Eastbrook. It's going to be on number 4, and that is Tyler Harness. Substitution back in for Eastbrook is Judd Engel. He's going to replace Brody. I just call him Brody because I can't say his last name. It's an easy last name, I'm sure. Brody Burcord. Zach Todd trying to find some room, and it just doesn't go for him on that one. There's Evan Weitzel getting involved in a little bit of ball defense. This one's been difficult to call. It's so fast. Look at that
nice
pass
by Joel.
Downtown Dowling showing some of his passing skills as he hits Jesus Cardozo. They're going to get Cardozo there. Nope, they got him stepping out. Well, we'll give Jesus the good defense then. I thought sure they'd game for a foul there. 28-11 now. Wes-Del putting up some points in a hurry here in the first quarter. See if they can crack the 30-point mark here in one quarter. I have a feeling they can. It's inside to Zach Todd, back outside to Light. Now over to Dowling. Good ball movement. Great cut by Alex Light. Great take there by Zach Todd, and they got a jump ball.
It was a quick whistle there. I know he snapped at the ball, but I don't know if they really had much.
Give me something else. Come on. Don't call anything. Let the kid finish the layup like he did. That's what you do. Oh, nice what a pass by Jesus. What a pass. Oh, when you watch it back, Jesus, you impressed me. I know you'll watch it. That impressed me.
Joe Dowling will shoot too.
I like that. You know why? Because my favorite players were guys like Jason Kidd, Jason Williams. Remember Jason Williams?
Oh, of course.
Yep. Those guys, I loved passing. That was one of my favorite things in the whole game, and there's nothing better than a really good pass. I mean, for a kid who can't dunk, that's all we can hope for. There's a steal by Zach Todd up to Light. Light, wow, whips that one back now. I can't see real clear. It looks like the Globetrotters came to town for a minute. We had I don't know how many rebounds there and shots at that one.
Passed up layup.
I think they heard me there a little bit. Great hustle by Light. He still almost gets that. Folks, I need a break. 30-11 first quarter for the Warriors. A good first quarter. We'll be back here with Wes-Del boys basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back here. Richard E. Johnson, 30 points in the first quarter. I was told early in the pregame that if we scored 60 in the first half, everybody gets a free Star Financial bank pin.
Sure, we can make that happen.
We better, because I just made that up.
Nice take by Alex.
Light.
Good strong move.
32-11, so Coach Dowling's going to have to come through for me. Everybody's getting a free Star Financial Bank pin. Ink pen. If we get to 60. Everybody in the chat. Evan, well, I may be in trouble.
I was just saying. I feel like Oprah here. Pins for everybody.
Oh, man. Everybody's going to just put their name in the chat and make sure we send me my Star Financial Bank pin. That's on Mason Cox. On the floor. Be the fourth foul on Wes-Del.
Wes-Del foul on number 40, Mason Cox.
Trent doesn't even know it. Do we have ink pens? I don't know. We better. The way this game's going there. Nice job by Mason there on the inbound. Jesus. A little Euro step, and that blocked away. Nice block defensively there by Isaac Rands.
Big Warrior ball here underneath. Coach calling out the set.
Gets that into Jesus. Couldn't quite hold on to that one. Stolen away there by Jackson Van Belkom. And they're going to get Evan Weitzel from behind.
That'll be his second.
And that'll bring in Zach Todd for Mason Cox and Joel Dowling entering for Evan Weitzel after Evan picked up that foul. There's a tip there by...
You're right.
I know I am. I got the official text that I was right.
Now that I can see it a little closer, you are right.
Quarantine's hard on people. There's a travel. Yeah. Fans at home don't know, but I'm always right. My wife will tell you I'm never right. Jesus for three. That one's off.
Well, you're always right around here, so.
Well, yeah. It's because
The rest of us know our spots.
the rest of you know not to tell me I'm wrong. Believe me, I'm wrong a lot. I was kind of trying to figure myself out on what to. Braxton Bowser on that one. Not a lot to call there on that. Zach Todd trying another three. We're getting a little comfortable with the three. I think we got to stick with what we. Ooh, that one was.
Coach was open.
Coach was open.
Yeah,
He was wide open.
I think kind of surprising though. I think didn't catch it clean.
No, I think he's gonna. I think he got hit.
That's what I'm saying. I think it kind of surprised him though too.
Yeah, he got hit. Tony had to go look at him. Hey, he is getting up in age now. You know, he can't. Yeah, that wasn't going to be a popular call. Fouls on number 20, Braxton Bowser.
Eric Harlan will shoot two.
Never a popular call when it looks like it's all ball.
It's very true. A lot of people don't see the bottom contact of the top.
No.
They see the block at the top.
And here's one thing I'll tell you about. This crew's done a lot of like sectionals and regionals. This is not a bad crew.
Yeah, and Eric misses both.
Yeah. Believe me, Mary Helen probably was writing them down. There's a take inside, and that's a nice little bank shot there. Van Belcom for two. I think we're going to be all right on the Star Financial Bank pins because we're starting to slow things down a little bit. I'm saying that in a positive way. See?
Yeah.
There's Dowling. I thought, well, you know, if I say it, maybe they'll get back into things a little bit. I'll say this
by Joel.
I know Eastbrook's record is not one that, you know, at 4-10 that they're probably going to say they're real thrilled with, but they are a hard-working group. I feel like these are some hard-working. Both teams are working really hard at it.
Yeah, it's been a fun game
I
to
don't
watch.
mean that, you know, in a passive way. I'm not saying that because they're not having a good quarter or anything. I'm just saying it because I think they're a hard-working group. But what more would you expect out of a school that's known for football? These guys are going to be tough kids. They're going to work hard. Ooh, we got Dowling. I don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. I don't know.
Into the game for Wes-Del, Mason Cox and Carlos Artiega.
I'm not sure what happened, but it seems like Joel feels like he got hit, like on purpose. Keeps talking about how he thinks he got hit on purpose. I don't know. I didn't see any of that. Not that it didn't happen, I just didn't see it. So, folks, if I knew what to tell you, I'd tell you. All I know is Joel he's holding his rib. He's not feeling too good about it, and he's not happy about it. And he was looking at a Panther that he feels did it. But we will move on.
Good ball movement here, player movement.
Harlan to the basket. A lot of contact. They're going to call that one. Waiting to see if he gets up there. It's going to be on 33. Yep. Two-shot foul. So Judd Ingles. So Harlan will go to the line shooting two. He missed two earlier. I think it's the only two he's been at the line with. And he's 0 for 3. All right. Let's give him some positive vibes here from the booth.
He's going to hit this one right here.
He's gonna nail it.
There it
you
is.
go. That's what he needed.
Sometimes this takes one.
Yeah. I've seen it other times where it takes about 12
20.
37-15 right now. Two more there for Bowser. I didn't start the clock. Zach Todd right down the heart of the lane. Almost too much steam, I guess, that time. Now they've got somebody. It's probably going to be Mason.
20, looks like it'll be Carlos.
Carlos Artiega, and this is going to be substitution. Cameron Buckner, number 25, comes in. Jesus and Carlos go out, and Joel Dowling also comes back in. Panthers have the basketball, trailing 37-17.
Cameron Buckner up top here of our Fury.
Almost walked there. 3 on the way. Long. Rebound, and that's Bowser again, I think.
Wes-Del foul on number 40, Mason Cox. Caroline Harness back into the game for Eastbrook.
I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly what's going on at some points in this one.
Yeah. It's almost, like I said, it's been a fun pace, but it's also at times been too
chaotic.
too crazy.
Trying to figure out what bodies are flying and 37-19, and it's our ball. That's what I know. Here we go. Get some semblance of some kind of vibe. I mean, I don't know. Flow. There's really not a flow right now.
No, Eastbrook went to a man here. They got out of their 2-3 zone. Here, switched to man.
Comes Jesus back into the ball game. He's going to replace Mason Cox. Good minutes by Mason. I don't know what they're going to call there, travel.
Looks like they got him for a double dribble.
Your daughter running across there. She's fast.
I don't know where she's going.
Probably a concession stand.
Probably.
Either that or the bathroom in a hurry like that. Goodness gracious, get a rebound. Is that a two-shot foul?
Wes-Del foul on number 10, Eric Harlan.
I call him for on the rebound. They're trying to go up and.
Braxton Bowser will shoot 2.
Okay. Bowser has I feel like he has almost all their points. Not taking anything away from any of the other guys. It just feels like that's all we've called is Bowser's name. And he misses those two. Now rebound. I don't know what. Now they got a foul on Bowser. No, sorry, 24.
Number 24,
Brody
Brody Broadcorp.
Broadcorp.
Alex Light back into the game for Wes-Del.
Alex Light returns for Harlan. Give him a break. And here we go. About 2.5 to go in this. Alex Light with a great take right there. Nice take. I tell you what, Alex is really, he took a year off. We've talked about it before. He's really starting to find his groove again.
Yes.
Worked his way back into the starting lineup, or into the starting lineup, I should say. And he's really starting to find a nice role. Cameron Buckner, nice little shot off of that pass. It's one thing that the coach has talked about with Cameron Buckner is that he's long and he has that nice lefty shot. So he's really been trying to find a place for him to fit. No call. Rebound put back. I like the no call, honestly.
Yeah, that's probably the right call.
And then they got that one. That is going to be on Brody Bricorb.
So it should be free throws.
Yep.
Eastbrook foul on number 24, Brody Bricorb. Bryce Dimzovich checks back in for Eastbrook.
And it is. It's bonus all around. Joel Dowling, Warriors leading by 20. Got a chance here to gets the first one. Second one up and good. There's Zach Todd with a steal. Nice pass back to Cameron Buckner. Buckner scores. It's now 45-21 Wes-Del. That one knocked away again by Zach Todd.
Yes.
In the game for Wes-Del, number 3, Carson Ashley.
Carson Ashley enters the game for the Warriors. Good no call again.
Another no call.
Jet Bingo.
Alicia. Paisley ran out like 5 minutes ago. If she got into the office, she can't get out.
You're back. Take care of your daughter there.
Well, you know that security of that door, sometimes she thinks she can get into my office at times if she's looking for something, and then
Yeah. Braxton Bowser again. She's out.
There she is. She's back.
And she appears.
She was out of my office though, because that's some of Valentine's candy. That's what she needs.
That was
that's what
important.
she needs at 8:30.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Good luck going to bed tonight.
Yeah.
That's a nice pass forward there.
Braxton Bowser.
Braxton Bowser again. This will be the last shot. It's in Dowling's hands now. Getting a screen. Takes it and scores. And there it is at halftime. It's 47-27. Good first half. We didn't get to 60, so we don't have to give away any Star Financial Bank pins. We'll make something up for the second half. We don't have any special guests for halftime, so we're going to give you a little bit of a break here. We'll be back in just a few minutes for second half action. A little bit of Star Bank halftime, then second half action. You're watching Wes-Del boys basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, we're back here at Richard E. Johnson. Got some stats for us, Coach. What do you got?
Yes, the Warriors are led in that first half by Joel Dowling. He had 13 points, 7 assists, followed by Evan Weitzel with 10 points, Alex Light, 8 points, Zach Todd, 7, Cameron Buckner, 4, Eric Harlan, 3, and Jesus Cardoza, 2. We do have 3 Warriors with 2 fouls, Harlan, Weitzel, and Cox. And a couple just team stats. We have 13 assists, which I really thought we moved the ball really well.
Yeah.
And then part of that assist, field goals, we were 19 for 31 from the field, so for 61%. So very good, obviously. And a lot of that contributes to our defense when you can get the ball out and run. You're getting high percentage field goal attempts. So for Eastbrook, they were led by Bowser, who had 15 points. So the key was that first quarter, we outscored them 30-11 after 1. Second quarter was a little tighter. It was 17-16. So it's kind of a little breakdown of where we are right now. It's sitting at 47-27 as we look to start the third quarter.
Well, those are always good stats to have. We want to thank both Jared Dowling, Coach Dowling, and Jason Slopson, Director of Student Learning, who does the book and brings us the stats at half. That was your Star Bank. Quick halftime. Now we're getting ready, about 30 seconds from starting the third quarter. And for a 3-game night, to be starting this baby at 8:30.
Yeah, we're right on.
We're moving right along. Might get us home at a decent hour tonight.
How about just staying?
No.
Be back early in the morning.
No, I'm not going to. Here it is. It's into Eastbrook. They'll get started against the Fury. And a good no call again.
And they're consistent. They're not going to give you the charge when you're underneath the bucket. And Eric Harlan here pushes in transition again.
Right back the other way, and he's right back and in. There's a skip pass against it, trying to work things through. As you can see, both teams coming out with a little energy out of halftime.
Yeah, and again, the tempo is right where we left off.
Yep. Harlan gets knocked down, but able to get it over to Dowling. Great pass right into Zach Todd, and he just can't hit it. That's a nice little shot inside there.
That's a good runner.
Van Belcom. Choking on my Dr. Pepper a little bit there. Nice pass again by Harlan into Zach Todd. Back out. Now here's Weitzel putting it on the floor on the attack. He gets it to roll. Weitzel gives him 51-31 now. And back to the 20-point lead. And the pace, a lot like the first quarter. Both teams going at it. Braxton Bowser, he continues to be the scoring threat for Eastbrook. This is almost like playground. I mean, there's some, obviously, organization to it, but we're just going at it.
Yeah, both teams are just getting up some shots early in the shot clock, if there was a shot clock.
Harlan did travel, and it was a late call, but he did travel.
Yeah, we talked about shot clock earlier. This is one of those games where I don't really think it would have been needed.
No, a 25-second or a 35-second shot clock wouldn't have mattered to either one of these teams right now. I witnessed a game that there would be no shot clock ever needed. And that was in, I got to remember what year it was. I was middle school, I think. Blackford, Wabash. The ball was in the Hall of Fame, but it was just broken a couple years ago. But it was a 125-124 game.
Oh, my gosh.
And I don't think anybody guarded anybody.
No,
and it was, I could never say the school's name, Loyola Marymount style. I don't know if you remember them, but they used to just get it and go. Nice move there by Harlan. And I know I butchered that college name there, but they used to get it and go And Wes-Del was their coach, I think. Well, Coach Teets, who was at Blackford at the time, he adopted that style, and so did Wabash. Nice play there.
That had to be fun to watch.
It was one of the most fun games. Most fun's not the right way. It was more fun than I've ever had at a basketball game. It was constantly right down the sideline on a sideline break into a nice take there, and that's going to be a foul. Brady Broadcorp go to the line for an and one. But anyway, it was just secondary break down the sideline and a three. Secondary break down the sideline and a three. And 125-124 was the final. Blackford won.
During my tenure, that would have taken us about 4 games to get to 125.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this much. I was tired just watching it. But it was later broken. I forget what two teams broke it.
Good offense right there. Good handoff there. Dribble handoff by Joel to Evan for 2.
Nice pass.
Yeah.
Just a really nice pass there. I mean, this is the pace you could do it, but you'd have to do it from the start, and never let up at this pace right here. If that goes, there's still places that play that way. Greenville, the college we actually go to in Greenville, Illinois, in the summer here, Wes-Del takes a team camp. A 30-second timeout by coach. Gives me a chance to continue to talk about random stuff probably no one cares about. But Greenville College in Greenville, Illinois, just 40 minutes outside of St. Louis. They, at one time, were averaging, I think, 130 points a game.
Yeah, it's impressive. Is that the school? I know there's some colleges that have gone to, no 2s. It's all 3s.
The ball doesn't hit the ball doesn't touch the floor. It gets right out of the net and down. Yeah. This gives us a great opportunity to thank our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Indiana Wesleyan National and Global. Indiana Wesleyan National and Global has over 100 years. First of all, Indiana Wesleyan has 100 years. Well over in the education business, nationally and globally. And they also have over 100 online options. Joel Dowling just misses there. So if you're in need of continuing education and you want to do it online, check out Indiana Wesleyan National and Global. Rands with a nice basket there, and it's being cut to 15 here.
Yeah, we got a lot of game left. I'm sure that's what Coach McLaughlin in that timeout just wanted to reiterate some things, but defensively we got to shore up some.
Coach McLaughlin has asked for the same play 5-6 times. There he gets it. He kept asking them to run it. Finally they did, and they got a foul. It's amazing.
Eastbrook foul number 50.
You coached. It's amazing how sometimes when the kids do what you tell them to do,
yeah, exactly,
good things happen.
Yes. Yeah, we forget a lot of times that keyword right there. You said as kids, we're still dealing with. You're still coaching adolescents, and they're growing and learning.
I've always said that you got to admire guys that coach anything high school related or lower, because in high school you're dealing with 15 to 18-year-olds. And so, there's a lot going on in a 15 to 18-year-old's life.
Yeah.
And they've so high school coaches in all kinds of sports, and they get a lot of pressure. Oh, my. That was a deep one. They get a lot of pressure. Nice rebound by Todd. Here comes Light. But those coaches get a lot of pressure, and they can't go out there and get these 15 to 18-year-olds always to consistently zing downtown Dowling. But you can't get them to consistently perform. And in the state of Indiana, of course, everyone that was born in the state of Indiana has the resume to be a basketball coach. And they let you know it.
That is very true.
I just think it's a hard thing for people. If you've been a high school coach or at any level, I'll tell you the hardest level. You coach T-ball?
I did this past year, T-ball. Oh, yeah.
And I feel like everybody should coach T-ball to be able to be a coach, because if you can coach T-ball,
I got a 2-year stint coming back for year 3 this spring.
Oh,
so,
you're a better man than me.
I'll have both this year. My littlest will be able to be up with us. So.
I did it. I guess I did it for about that long, too.
Yeah.
Dowling misses that drive. Well, the hard part with T-ball is you really can't, you can't expect too much out of them. Your expectation is don't eat whatever you just picked up. And
no, it's coach's pitch. There was times where I feel like I was trying to throw to the back.
That's all you do. It's like target practice.
It was more pressure on me because so many parents were looking at their kid. They wanted to hit the ball so bad.
Yeah. Braxton Bowser scores again. I tell you what, that kid is having a game right now for Eastbrook. Nice take by Alex Light. Yeah, you're just throwing darts at him. If it feels like at home that this one's all over the place, it kind of is right now. It's kind of chaotic. 59-44. Eastbrook's had it down here to fit. Nice pass. An excellent pass. Brody Broadcourt. But a great pass by Van Belkom. And they are coming back strong. And that rebound putback's not there, and Rands has the rebound. And Eastbrook could really make something happen here. And they do.
Yeah,
they've cut it to 10. A lot of momentum right now. Eastbrook has closed it to 10. Wes-Del trying to cut inside here. That one blocked away. Chance to get inside to double digits right here. That one tipped away.
Right there, knocked that away. Gives a chance to get Harlan back in the game here.
Harlan comes back in for Alex Light.
Coach backing off the pressure here. More of a 1-2-2 flat look.
Van Belkom cuts it to 8. Here comes Harlan right back at it. And just like that, that's how basketball happens, folks. They got a foul call now. That's going to be on number 24.
Number 24, Brody Broadcourt.
Brody Broadcourt.
Good cut by Zach Todd there.
And there he goes. Extends it back to 10. That was a big basket right there.
And this is a big defensive possession here. Good stop.
Nice take. And that's how it'll end. Third quarter. Eastbrook makes a big run to cut it to 10, but it's 61-51 at the end of 3. You're watching Wes-Del boys basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And buckle up. We're in for 8 minutes of what I would consider some more chaos. It's been chaotic at times, and it's been well played at times. But leading by 10, and it's Eastbrook's ball as Wes-Del now back into that 1-2-2. You got to see if there's a key turnover. Wanted to capitalize on that, but I can't get over the fact that you can play 3 games that fast. I mean, considering that we're not even at 9 o'clock yet. There's Joel Dowling for 3, and he got it. Zing!
Shot.
A big shot, as Coach Hansen says, and it was.
Coach is going up here with the Fury look.
Rands is a tough kid inside. Big kid, tough.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to see him on the football field.
No, I have a feeling he helps them, I bet.
Just a guess. I don't really know.
Dowling thought about it again, but backs out of it. Now Harlan inside to Zach Todd. Todd's struggling to find some room inside. Really nowhere to go with that one.
That's pretty good defense there.
That's a nice take. Van Belcom, nice take right there. Nice floater. Nice floater by Evan Weitzel and a quick timeout. I think that was 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you here as Wes-Del takes that one. So one thing that I will give a lot of credit to Evan Weitzel for, he's one of those kids that gets that floater right there in the lane.
Yeah, he does.
He lets that thing go, and he doesn't get a lot of height on it, but it gets in there. I don't know how he does it, but great move.
And it can be with either hand, too.
Yep. 66-55, so definitely not about 6:37 left to go. Plenty of basketball left with only an 11-point lead, so. I want to give a shout-out to our cheerleaders. Those cheerleaders are Alexis Crawford, Jalen Gann, Delaney Huffman, Lillian Prather, Felicity Pippin, Mary Kate Dunnick, Madeline Hawkins, Emma Lawrence, Leah Robinson, Nevaeh Foreman Ramlett, Avery Hudson Roberts, Riley Lazatter, and Molly Wimmer. They do a great job. And there's a turnover. Back to Wes-Del. Those cheerleaders do a great job each and every night. They're out. Harlan trying to get some room there. Now it's out to Weitzel. Gets it inside to Zach Todd. Nice little corner shot there for Eric. Just short. Rebound. Van Belcom. Rands traveled, and he did. Wanted to pass it, but just kind of got off there a little bit.
Coach calling all set here. Nice handoff to Joel
Nice.
for 2.
Coach McLaughlin with the set, and it works out. They execute it. Again, goes back to, isn't it amazing when you do kind of what Coach wants you to do?
Yeah, I've always said, on paper everything works.
You got a jump ball now. Yeah. There were a few people here that wanted a foul on
I
that.
thought it was a foul.
Yeah, just a few. I can see that. See if we can extend this lead a little bit more here. Oh, they're going to get him with it. Second there, I thought that was your wife.
No. I hope not.
She'd be yelling for the wrong team.
Yeah.
Rands inside, and they're going to get Joel Dowling with that foul. Be a 2-shot foul. Amazingly, that's only the second foul on Wes-Del. And there's only 2 fouls on Eastbrook in this half. Which is another reason why this game has moved along so fast.
Yeah. Once again, I feel like these officials have done a good job tonight.
Rands there, hits the first one. Gets 2. Cuts it back to an 11-point lead. Wes-Del has it. 5 minutes to go. Nice take there by Eric Harlan. Well, we talked about how in the pregame that we were going to get back on the scoring, and we have. They're going to count that one?
I'm not sure. It looks like
yeah, it looks like they are. Fouls on Eric Harlan.
And that's 4.
It's his 4th, so he fouled out at Cowan, I believe, too. So he's got to play smart now. Might be a moment to get Light in for a few minutes. Rands is, for a big guy, he's a good free throw shooter. We got a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout for Eastbrook, so we're going to take a timeout here. You're watching Wes-Del Boys Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back at it. Just under 5 to play. 10-point lead for the Warriors. And down to that timeout now. Nice play right there. Good cut. Great look from the Todd father to Hollywood Harlan, and they've got a 12-point lead again. Yep, you can hear the slap up here. That's his 3rd.
Not as much pressure here. We're going to kind of stay down in our 1-2-2 look.
And that's going to be on Mason Cox. 4:03 to go, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul. 2 away from bonus here. It's just something we want to watch out for with 4 minutes to play. Braxton Bowser's had a great game for Eastbrook, and this is the first one. Alex Light will come in and give Mason a break. Mason has 3. Bowser now trying the second one. And that one misses. Those are 2 big misses.
And a big rebound there by Alex Light.
Harlan now going to hold it. Now Weitzel's going to hold it. They have no count yet. Now they're coming out. Now the count starts. See if they can work some clock here. This is a good possession to run it down. Running 5-man, which is a pass and cut. Not a lot of options out of, or there are a lot of options out of it, but you really, as a player, only have a couple of options. You pass, you cut, you screen away. It's very simple. And right now it's just keep away. Run the clock. If you're Eastbrook, you're thinking to yourself, we got to get this ball back.
Yeah, right now we got good player movement. Ball's moving. Don't want to let it stick. Good cut.
There it is. Oh, and a great block, and they call a foul on Bowser.
Eastbrook foul number 20, Braxton Bowser.
Braxton Bowser just found out he fouled. And I've been there before. He blocked that. He gave his teammate a high five, and then he realized when Zach Todd was at the line, he looked over and he goes, "How was that a foul?" I don't know. I didn't see it.
Zach Todd is the first big free throw.
I'm not trying to be, on the Eastbrook side by any means. I'm not their superintendent, but I thought he got a clean block on it.
Yeah, it was definitely. I mean, could have been a block, but
we'll take it
anyway. We get 2 points out of it.
We get 2 points out of it. We'll take it. But I just laugh at Bowser. He's like thinking he had the block, and then he looks up and he's like, "What? They called a foul on me?" There's a block by Dowling. Back to Van Belkom. Alex Light has had a couple of big rebounds.
Yes, he does.
Oh, right. Look at that. Taken right away by Engel. And a foul on Light.
Wes-Del foul on number 24, Alex Light.
And that's the 6th foul on Wes-Del. There's only 3 on Eastbrook, so they have fouls to give. Wes-Del has none to give. Engel at the line makes the first one. Now Harlan will come in for Jesus Cardozo.
Eric Harlan returns for Wes-Del.
Actually, it's going to be Alex Light as Jesus goes back over to the line. 74-61. We're definitely not in the clear here at all. And a big one to watch is that Eric Harlan has 4 fouls, so we don't want to lose him here.
Eastbrook's going to that 1-2-2 kind of look here, trapping. Wade did a good job getting the ball to the middle. Now we can run it, keep the ball moving, don't let the traps come to you, look opposites.
Foul's going to be a 2-shot foul, looks like.
Yeah, good possession. Did a good job of keeping the ball away. Never got trapped.
Fouls on Bowser.
Gives an opportunity now to get Alex Light back in the game here too for Harlan.
Alex Light back in the game for Wes-Del.
Yeah, it will be a offensive defense type substitution. Keep him out of foul trouble. Zach Todd needs to make this one. And he doesn't. Free throws will hurt you just as much as they'll help you. And out to Engel for 3. Just misses it. Rands is there. Now Braxton Bowser with the rebound. He has nowhere to go, but it's inside to Rands, and he scores it. Now it's a 10-point ball game with about a minute 45 to go. .134 to go and a timeout taken by Wes-Del. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, coming out of this timeout here, the Warriors lead 74-64. Reminder for anyone that might be watching, I don't know that anyone will pay to watch tomorrow. We are hosting the 1A Girls Basketball Regional here at Wes-Del. Regional 14, Tri-Central, Blue River, Clinton Central, and Northfield. So a full day of basketball here at Richard E. Johnson. Great opportunity to show off our facilities and our hospitality hosting that IHSA event. So they will go out and foul, and they foul Evan Weitzel. And it's going to become a free throw game.
Yeah, that's the fifth.
Well, that's the fifth one. Yeah, he's got fouls to give.
Bryce Gimzovich checks back in for Eastbrook.
And they put in Bryce Kinzovich, and I bet you he's going to foul. I have a feeling he's.
Oh, that was kind of
that was a little close there.
Yeah.
They put in some guys to make sure they get some fouls here. That gets them to 6.
Eastbrook foul on number 24. Brody
Both teams are at 6, so every foul from here on out will be free throws.
Yep. I have a feeling that they're going to foul immediately if they don't get the steal. And they foul Zach Todd, which Zach missed 2.
Eastbrook foul on number 15, Bryce Gimzovich.
Van Belkom comes back into the ball game.
Zach Todd will shoot for 1 and bonus. Jackson Van Belkom checks back in for Eastbrook.
And that one's in and out, and that was a good foul for Eastbrook, not for us. Great job by Jesus.
Yes.
Now they will foul Joel Dowling. He'll go to the line.
Eastbrook foul on number 24, Brody Broadcorp.
Brody Broadcorp had a good game. That's his 5th foul.
Joel Dowling will shoot for 1 and bonus.
Joel makes the first one. Got one more here. About 1:09 on the clock here. That one doesn't go. So still the fouls haven't really hurt Eastbrook yet. So they take it, man. Belkom to the basket. Takes it. Cuts it to 9, and they call a timeout with 1:02 on the clock here at Richard E. Johnson. It is a full timeout? No, 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Anyway, tomorrow we have the 10 o'clock game, which is Tri-Central versus Blue River. That should be a good one. And then the 1 o'clock game should be Clinton Central versus Northfield. Those are all found on the IHSATV.org. Again, Warrior fans, if you don't have anything to do, we understand you might tune in, but it is $9.95 per IHSA rules. Once it's the tournament time, we have to charge. So, don't know how many Warrior fans will actually get to view it, but just want to let you know we host it, and that's a big deal. They get it in, and now it's into Harlan's hands. And Harlan will get fouled. He'll go to the line. It's foul number 9. Next week, we are at Burris on Thursday night, I believe. It's a Thursday night game, I think, on the 18th. We turn around on the 19th. Is that right? Tonight's the 12th. Yep, that's right. Here's the first one. And then we turn around on the 19th. We're home versus Blue River. And then we finish the next week, the 26th, here against Alexandria. Those are big free throws for Eric. He missed a handful in the first half. So 77-66. So a lot of scoring in this one. We said we'd get back on the scoring track. We did. Defensive track, Eastbrook's putting up a lot of points at 66 for where they've been all year. Now 68. Here's another foul. So we were moving along really good, and then when we got into fouls, it started to slow things down. I feel like they turned the blowers on again. I need a nice Warrior blanket to keep me warm. And then after that, Coach, we host the sectional.
That is correct. Which is another great opportunity.
Is it next week, the pairings? I think it is.
Yes, I don't. It's not this weekend. I know that. So
It'll be
it's next weekend.
Joel makes that one. Makes it 10-point ball game, and here comes Jesus in for Alex Light. At this point, you just want to get these 49 seconds over with.
Yeah, sometimes in basketball, those last 49 seconds feel like they can take a long time. Good hands there by Joel. Knocked that ball away.
Let's see if we got anything going on in the. Well, we got about 72 still sticking with us here. Van Belkom with a nice take, and he misses that one, though. And then he quickly fouls. 38 seconds left. Evan Weitzel will go to the line.
For foul on number 2, Jackson Van Belkom. Evan Weitzel will shoot 2.
Weitzel's got 2 here. Missed to both. Ingles for 3. That one's off. Zach Todd with the rebound and quick foul there. 29 seconds left.
Eastbrook foul on number 2, Jackson Van Belkom. Zach Todd will shoot 2.
Zach Todd at the line. He's got 2 here. First one's good.
Alex Light returns to the game.
Not sure who we'll have after the game. Probably Coach McLaughlin.
Yeah, be my guess. Maybe a player.
Perhaps. I know we'll have your stats.
Timeout, Wes-Del.
Joel Dowling with a great steal there.
It's a full timeout.
Yes. Great effort play there.
Carlos Artiega returns to the court.
There's a lot of time left on the clock, but
Oh, I didn't see that we took a timeout there. Oh, well, I know we did, but I didn't see that we took a full timeout, so we'll stay with it. Yeah, there's still a lot of time left on the clock. Any big plans this weekend?
be here all day tomorrow.
That we will.
Not sure about Sunday.
Probably just relax, won't you? You need to recharge your batteries.
I hope so. But it also is Valentine's Day.
That is true. I wish you the best in your endeavors. I think you could use a good Valentine's Day after some of the stunts you pulled today.
Yeah, I might have to redeem myself.
Well, you wouldn't be a dad if you didn't have certain things that happen.
That looks like they should do it. They're not going to foul. Coach is telling them no foul, stay off. So
that's how this one will end here in Richard E. Johnson, as both teams showing good sportsmanship, high-fiving each other. Orioles will move to 8-10. And as we said, next week they have Burris, Blue River, and then a week following that they have Alexandria. So this one ends 80-68 is the final. We'll be back here with the Star Financial Bank post-game show. And then we may have Coach McLaughlin with us. We may have Coach Dowling, and we may have a player, but we'll have one or maybe a couple. So we'll be back here shortly on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Richard E. Johnson Gym, the Star Financial Bank post-game show. We are joined with Hollywood Harlem himself, senior Eric Harlan. Eric, tonight was pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. I was a little nervous there towards the end. You had 4 fouls, and you fouled out of Cowan, didn't you?
Yeah.
You got to hold that up a little closer to your mouth there.
I foul out a lot.
You do foul out a lot. That's what we've heard. And so, but you kept it together, and down the stretch, just kind of give us your, as a point guard running the show, you're a quarterback in football. What was the mindset there when they cut it to about 8? Just kind of calm everybody down. You came back in the game and actually looked at everybody and went like this. Was everybody just a little bit chaotic at that point?
Yeah, in the past especially, we've gotten to where teams will start fighting back, and then we'll start freaking out and thinking like, oh, we're going to lose it. And me and Coach and a couple other guys just keep telling everybody, you got to calm down. I mean, we're still up by 12.
Yeah.
Keep your heads, stay cool, hit your free throws, be strong with the ball, because we know at some point they're going to come try to foul us.
And you did hit your free throws. A little different than the first half.
Yeah.
Struggled in the first half, but you hit them when you needed them down the stretch, and you had a couple teammates step up and hit some free throws too. But
no, for sure.
Now here's what I want to know. We have not been hitting that 70-point mark the last several games. Was that something where you guys said, all right, we need to get back at this? Because the pace at the beginning, you guys came out just attacking 30 points in the first quarter, I believe. And was that the team mindset coming out? Let's start getting back to what we started this season. Star Press writes an article about how much we can score, and then we've struggled to score a little bit. But tonight, you guys attacked. Was that the mindset?
Yeah, Coach actually called us in last night after practice and kind of talked to us and was a little hard on us and told us that we need to get back to playing like we were when we were in 6th and 7th grade, because back then we would just play and we wouldn't think about anything.
Right.
We'd be confident, and we've gotten away from that a little bit. We get all stressed out, and then we don't play as well. So he really boosted our confidence by talking to us. He's helped out a lot. And then we just got our confidence back. And when we believe we can hit shots, we will hit shots. But when we're questioning ourselves, start doubting ourselves, and that's when we start going 1 for 19 from 3.
Right.
But when we're confident and everybody's shooting well, then
it was working. You hit 3 threes in the first quarter that started things off, but also getting a lot of runouts out of Fury, getting the tips and getting the layups. That always helps you guys. I feel like you play better when you guys are getting the steals. You started the game on 3 straight steals on their first 3 possessions into easy baskets, and I feel like that's how you guys want to play. You've played that way since middle school. You want to play up and down. You don't want to have to slow things down and have to run and grind out plays. You can do it, but that's not what you want to do. You guys want to run up and down and play, right?
No, yeah, for sure. Fury helps us a lot because that gets us, like you said, it gets us going. It gets us getting breakaway layups. It gets us all hyped up and playing our hardest, because when we sit back in 12, then we get lazy.
Yeah.
But when we go Fury, then everybody's playing hard, everybody's working their butts off, and that's when we get a lot of breakaways and a lot of our confidence back, too, from all the steals and all the layups.
So you got 3 games left. You've got Burris, then you have Blue River, and then the next week you have Alexandria. Mm-hmm. So, being a senior, you have 3 regular season games left. Then not everybody gets the opportunity to play their sectional on their own floor. You've been able to do that every year. Obviously your senior year, you got to play your last football game in sectional on your field. Does it mean something to say, I'm getting to do this at my place and not have to travel to do it? Is that starting to sink in at all, that I've got a few games left and we want to go out and we want to try to do something?
Yeah, for sure. Home field advantage helps a lot in football and basketball here at Wes-Del, just because our whole community shows out, and with this year being a little different, it's like we won't have as many people in the stands, but then I'll get on later that night and check our live stream, and we'll have 700 to 1,000 people watching. And it just shows that everybody in the community is coming out and watching us, and we appreciate it. We try to put on a show every night for them. But with me being a senior, it hits a lot closer to home. Everybody said it'd be a fast 4 years. I didn't believe them, but it's catching up to me fast.
Yeah.
And me and the guys have talked about it a lot, us 6 seniors, and we're just trying to make the most of it. And we haven't had the year we wanted to, but we know it's not too late to turn it around, and if we all work together and listen to what Coach says, and we can make it happen.
I think you can. I think you can have a real good finish here to the regular season. Next week, I'd like to see us get to. I'd like to see us, really compete with Blue River and steal that one. Definitely get Burris. And then anything can happen when you got Alexandria at home on your court. So it'd be nice to finish out 3-0, go into the sectional in that way. I think you guys can definitely do it. So good game tonight. Coach Hansen, I don't think he has too much more to add. So appreciate your time, and go enjoy this with the family and friends.
Thank you. And then shout out to Van Mater. Congrats on him for having a kid. That's awesome. He's
All
a great
right.
dude.
Thank you. That's Hollywood Harlan, and we're going to get this over to Coach McLaughlin. All right, Coach.
I'm here. Oh, yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I'm here.
Coach, a little bit better on the scoring as you get up there a little higher. I noticed when you came out, 30 points in the first quarter was the emphasis, and Eric kind of told us the emphasis was just get these guys back to the way they used to play.
Well, I felt like we were our own worst enemy in a lot of our games. We've been pouting a lot. We've been putting our heads down. We've been not being not necessarily moving the ball as much as we need to, and when you do that, you're going to struggle a little bit because you feel like guys start putting it all on their shoulders. Hey, if we need a bucket, I need to put my head down and go, and I need to try to do it myself. And then we're struggling. So what can I do to, and then it becomes a blame game of I'm not doing this or that, or coach isn't doing this. And I think Eric probably told you we had a meeting yesterday. We talked. We went through some stuff. We talked some stuff out. And we were able to get to the point that sometimes you got to hear some tough stuff, and as a coach, I got to be. I don't know where we're at sometimes. I hate to get real philosophical here, but sometimes I feel like as coaches we're like maybe the line number one of truth sometimes, and truth doesn't always feel good when you aren't doing something that you need to fix.
Right.
So we got down and talked about some stuff, and I challenged them and said, Wes-Del basketball is bigger than anybody on this team, including me. And a lot of guys played before us that wore that jersey, and we're not representing it very well right now. So we talked about just changing our mindset a little bit and being more aggressive and talking and being a little bit tougher. And I felt like we responded well. We've got to get better defensively. We can get to some of that other stuff later. But I felt like our mentality was better. Our bench was better. Our mentality was better. And we've just got to continue that and continue along to continue playing the way we played at times tonight, and then get an emphasis, a little bit more of an emphasis on the defensive end to get better stops.
And there were a lot of things that were, I think the first three possessions of the ballgame, you had 3 steals. And so I think the defense was a big part of getting out and getting a big lead early. Now, Eastbrook, they're just a good grinding team, and I think they showed that they are well coached and that they never went away. And obviously they cut it to 8 at one point late in the game, and at one point they were down 20. But it just shows you the type of school. They're also a big-time football school, so they were going to be physical.
They were physical and strong, yeah. And they let us play tonight, and I like that.
I like the officiating. I thought it was well done.
Yeah, I like when they let us play for the most part. But when they're playing physical players, you better step up a little bit, and you better handle the challenge and be ready to that you're going to get bumped around, and things got to be a little bit tighter, and you've got to go up a little bit stronger, and you got to rebound a little bit tougher and block out a little bit harder. I thought we adjusted it to that a little bit, but I also felt like they're late. Well, part of our problem is if we hit our free throws, we probably don't feel quite as frustrated. The deficit wouldn't have been quite as close as it was. But the other part of it is we've got to find a way to make them have to run some offense late and grind out. I mean, it seemed like it was like one pass, shot, score. Luckily for us, we were scoring, but that puts a lot of pressure on us to have to, I don't want to have to get to 80 every night to ensure a win. So we need to be able to grind out some defensive stops and get some rebounds and do all those things that make us successful. So, I liked our mentality better. I just felt like we weren't pouting tonight as much. Even when we didn't make a shot or something, I felt like we were able to move on to the next play. And, I think if we can continue to do that, then obviously we can score. So if we can continue to do that, then that makes us, I think, a tough team to play.
Well, it moves you to 8-10 on the year, and you've got Burris next week, Blue River. I think it's Thursday, Friday.
Correct.
And then the next week you have Alexandria. Burris is at Burris Ball Gym, and then the last 2 are at home, I believe, if I'm right. I think.
Blue
River.
Yeah. Our last road game's Burris. And then we'll have our next 2 at home. That Southern Wells game, we played it already earlier in the year. If some people are used to us playing that Southern Wells game, we moved it up in the second game of the year. So Yeah,
I think you're looking to probably push these guys. I think a goal always is to try to get to 10 wins a season.
Yeah, we'd like to. I'd like to have several of them back because I felt like we were right there in some of them. And but you can't go backwards, and I got to be the same way. If I'm telling them on to the next play, I've got to move on too. So, yeah, we can only play the guys we have, the teams that we have coming up, and the teams in front of us. So we'll have our hands full with the Burris team that is a little bit like this team right here. They've got some really quick guards, and they're capable of scoring, and so they're a little bit like this. And then we'll have Blue River, our last conference game of the year. They'll be coming in, and so. Yeah, we've got to get ready to play, and we're able to take tomorrow and Sunday off, and then come in on Monday. Even though it's an e-learning day, we'll come in and get, weather permitting. I know hearing that some stuff, but we'll come in and try to get a good practice in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Good and short at this time of year, but come in and get some shots up, walk through some stuff we need to get better at, and then try to make make some improvements. I would say towards what we did tonight. What I need to see from our guys is not settling that tonight was okay, and that we're just happy with tonight. It's got to become a habit for us.
Yep. Well, I was really happy. I think that we get back on the win streak. Anytime you do that, we're really happy. Anytime you get your team scoring again. And while we've got that, Coach Hanson, do you have some numbers for us real quick on scoring?
I do.
Coach is here. He can hear them for the first time too. So just run those through.
He tried to show them to me, but I don't have my glasses on. So
let me get back to it. I closed it up.
Yeah, we'll finish with some numbers there. Yeah, put him on the spot. We'll finish with some numbers, and then looks like they're getting set for the regional already. They're starting to put up the tables on the other side.
Yeah, that's really exciting for our school to be able to. I know you guys probably talked about that a lot.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit already. Too bad it's $9.95 because it's IHSAA. You have to pay for it, so not a lot of Warrior fans with no team in it. I don't see them probably doing a whole lot with it. But the interesting part is you're going to be here tomorrow, broadcasting.
Yeah, I'll be talking. I'm excited about watching some of those teams. I've seen a couple of those teams play, so I think there'll be some really good basketball here tomorrow. And the other thing I'll say is that I'm not worth $9.95, so you might want to. Some of those people that are Wes-Del people, don't tune in just to hear me.
Get to the stats because they've turned the lights out on us. The people watching see the lights going out, so we got to cut this thing off.
I think that's the mode. That's the signal here. Well, we were led by Joel Dowling, who had 23 tonight, and then obviously the core four that lead us in scoring most nights. Zach Todd had 16, Evan Weitzel 16, and Eric Carlin had 11. So
we got back on the
Alex Light had 8, and then Cameron Buckner 4. And Jesus 2. So
that's good. We talked about that the pregame, getting the core 4 back to scoring, and then you got a lot of role players there that filled in. Alex Light with 8, that's huge. You had a lot of big rebounds at the end there. So
and it's credit to the role players because there's not very many kids that want to be role players anymore. So
absolutely,
if you're willing to be a role player and know that you may not play as much as some of the other guys, but come in and play a role that means something. So I tell these guys all the time, it's not the leading scorer necessarily that's always your favorite player. It can be anybody on the team, and I love all these kids the same. They all mean something, all the way from the guy that led us in scoring tonight, all the way down to the guy that maybe didn't play very much, or play at all. They all played a part in this and helped us prepare and got the mentality changed. And the bench was, like I said, they were good and into it too.
Well, they turned the lights out on us, so, Coach, there's not much more we can talk about. So we appreciate your time tonight.
Appreciate you guys being here. It's been a while since I was able to talk to you.
I know. Congratulations on the win. Moves you to 8-10, and we look for a few more. And we'll see you back here on the broadcast tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. That's Coach McLaughlin, and I'm here with Coach Hanson. There's not a whole lot more that we can say as they're turning the lights out on us. So we're going to call tonight here from Richard E. Johnson. A successful win, 80-68. For the Warriors. They moved to 8-10 on the year. We'll be back with you with Warrior basketball next Friday here from Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium versus Blue River. But until then, take care and stay warm as winter has hit us hard here. For Coach Hanson, I'm the superintendent. You've been watching Wes-Del boys basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network.